In Commitment 2024, did former Sheriff David Shore botch or intentionally cover up a case involving one of his deputies? Well, that's what a new political ad is claiming. We get the facts from WESH 2 News political reporter Greg Fox.
A cry for help. One gunshot, then a second. A young mother lay dead. Her boyfriend, David Shore's deputy.
This ad attacking local state Senate candidate David Shore is the latest in the back and forth between Shore and State Representative Tom Leek. They're in a race with Jerry James to win the Republican nomination in the seat that covers North Volusia County and Flagler, Putnam, and St. Johns counties. Shore was the sheriff in St. Johns from 2005 to 2021, and the death of Michelle O'Connell in 2010 is one of the darkest hours on his watch.
Shore's investigation mishandled from the start.
First, some background. The case surrounding Michelle O'Connell's fatal gunshot while she was with her boyfriend, Deputy Jeremy Banks, generated headlines for years. Shore decided to let his department investigate the shooting, upsetting O'Connell's family. To this day, they believe she was murdered by the deputy, who was never charged. After an initial ruling of death by suicide, but pressed by the family, Shore asked for an investigation by the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. Was this case mishandled from the start? That's a fact, and not just because a joint New York Times Frontline examination of the case found the investigation was mishandled from the start, but because Shore, as reported in an ABC News 2020 investigation, would later acknowledge missteps. Among them, deputies failed to canvass the neighborhood for witnesses, failed to interview the decedent's family members, and failed to isolate, interview, and photograph Banks.
Witnesses, family members, even Shore's deputy, not interviewed.
Given the New York Times and ABC reports, we'll call that a fact. Banks was later interviewed by FDLE and later sued the agency for false arrest and negligent retention, but the case was dismissed in 2018.
Shore ignored the family's pleas, interfered with state police.
Let's get the facts. Did Shore interfere with state police? That's a fact. Shore accused FDLE agent Rusty Rogers of tainting the investigation. Rogers took over the case and raised questions of a possible homicide instead of suicide. On Shore's insistence, the governor ordered an investigation of Rogers. But Rogers was later cleared and reinstated, though the internal report noted substandard work.
This ad attacking Shore and supporting Tom Leek is paid for by the state Republican Party, and it tries to get you to believe that Shore could not adequately serve as a state senator. But keep in mind, he did in fact serve 4 terms as a sheriff. With Get the Facts, I'm Greg Fox.
And tonight, the Shore campaign is responding to this political ad, saying in part, David Shore honorably served as St. Johns County Sheriff for 16 years. It is despicable and disgraceful that Tom Leek would use the death of a young woman and her family's pain to try to boost his own political prospects. You can read the campaign's full response with Greg's story on the Commitment 2024 page at WESH.com.